Today video 8 most valuable $2 Liberty on early designs. It later adopted George Washington's portrait in 1932 to honor his 200th birthday. Today, it remains a key US coin, symbolizing American history and pride. Let us watch the video. Imagine finding a simple quarter in your change that could completely change your financial situation. Yes, you heard that right. If you have a Liberty $2 from Florida 2004, it might just turn the tables for you. Stick around until the end of this video to discover its potential price and learn how you can sell it for top dollar. The Liberty $2 Florida 2004 is a part of the famous 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was launched by the United States Mint to honor each of the 50 states with unique designs that reflect their individual history, traditions, and symbols. The Florida quarter was released as the 27th coin in the series, representing the year Florida became the 27th state to join the Union in 1845. On the obverse side, the coin carries the familiar portrait of George Washington, which has been a constant on U.S. quarters since 1932. This design is accompanied by the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, and $2, making it instantly recognizable. But it's the reverse side that makes this coin truly special and worth talking about. The reverse of the Florida quarter showcases a beautifully detailed design that features a Spanish galleon sailing near a strip of land with a space shuttle launching in the background. This powerful combination symbolizes Florida's rich history as a gateway for European explorers and its modern role as a center for space exploration. Below the imagery, the words gateway to discovery perfectly capture the essence of Florida's historical journey from the age of exploration to the space age. The design was selected to highlight Florida's unique blend of past and future. The Spanish galleon represents Juan Ponce de Leon's 1513 expedition, marking the first European contact with the land. The space shuttle represents Florida's role in space missions launched from Cape Canaveral and the Kennedy Space Center. This thoughtful combination makes the Florida 2004 quarter one of the most visually striking pieces in the entire series. In terms of mintage, millions of these quarters were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, as with many coins, not all quarters are created equal. Certain rare errors, varieties, and mint state conditions can drastically increase the value of these coins. Collectors actively search for Florida quarters with unique characteristics such as double dies, off-center strikes, or exceptionally sharp details that make them stand out from regular circulation pieces. Another factor that boosts the value of these quarters is their grade. Coins that have been well preserved and have never entered circulation can command a much higher price than those that show wear and tear. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC assess coins based on their condition, and top-graded Florida 2004 quarters can sell for significant. If you have this coin, it might just turn the tables for you. The 1999 Georgia Liberty $2, often known as the Georgia State quarter, has an incredible story that could surprise even experienced collectors. Stick around until the end of the video to discover its potential value and learn how you can sell it for a great price. The year 1999 was the first in the U.S. Mint's state quarter program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The Georgia quarter was the fourth coin released in this series, following Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Each state quarter design represented the spirit, history, and culture of its state, and Georgia's quarter was no exception, featuring the image of a peach at its center, surrounded by live oak sprigs and a banner reading wisdom, justice, moderation. This coin beautifully captures the heart of Georgia's heritage. Minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, these quarters were released into circulation on July 19, 1999. They were struck in copper-nickel, clad composition for circulation, and also in silver-proof versions for collectors. What made the Georgia quarter special was not just its design, but also the fact that it came out during the height of the state quarter craze, when millions of Americans began collecting coins straight from their pocket change. However, the real magic lies in certain rare varieties and minting errors that make some of these coins worth far more than their face value. Some Georgia quarters were struck on experimental planchets, metal, discs used before finalizing the correct composition, or have double die errors, off-center strikes, or missing details. These minting mistakes, though rare, turn ordinary coins into highly sought-after collectibles. One of the most famous varieties of the 1999 Georgia quarter is the one struck on experimental planchets intended for the Sacagawea dollar program. These coins, made of a different alloy with a golden tint, are extremely rare and can fetch thousands of dollars, depending on condition and certification. Even regular Georgia quarters in pristine mint state grades, especially those with the S mint mark from the San Francisco Mint in silver-proof versions, are valuable to collectors today. The reverse design by T. James Farrell captures Georgia's state symbols with artistic precision. The peach, symbolizing the state's nickname. The peach state is not just a fruit, it represents hospitality and southern charm. The oak sprigs stand for strength and stability, while the banner's motto reflects Georgia's core values. Together, these elements make the coin not just currency, but a piece of cultural art for coin collectors. What truly determines the value of the Georgia 1999 Liberty quarter is its condition, rarity, and any minting anomaly. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command high prices at auctions. Some examples. If you've ever come across a 2005 Liberty quarter dollar from Minnesota, you might be holding onto something that could completely turn the tables for you. This is one of those coins that looks ordinary at first glance, but certain versions of it can be worth a surprising amount of money. So stick around till the end of the video to find out its true value and how you can sell it for the highest price possible. The 2005 Minnesota quarter was part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, a series that captured America's history and pride one state at a time. This particular coin celebrates Minnesota, known as the land of 10,000 lakes. It was the 32nd state quarter to be released, and it quickly became a collector favorite because of its detailed and meaningful design. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the traditional portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This side carries the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, and quarter dollar, while the front remains the same as other quarters in the series. The back of the coin is what truly sets it apart. The reverse side of the Minnesota quarter depicts a peaceful yet iconic scene: a lake surrounded by pine trees, a person fishing from a boat, and a pair of loons, the state bird of Minnesota, gliding gracefully on the water. The design perfectly captures the state's natural beauty and its deep connection with nature, water, and wildlife. Below this, the year of statehood, 1858, is engraved, marking Minnesota's proud entry into the Union. This coin was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The ones from Philadelphia and Denver were intended for circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced collector's proofs, including silver-proof versions that are especially sought after. But here's where it gets interesting. Among the millions of Minnesota quarters struck, some contain remarkable minting errors. These are the coins that can be worth much more than their face value. The most famous of these is known as the extra tree error. On these coins, a die crack or extra metal near the trees on the reverse side gives the illusion of an additional tree in the background. There are multiple variations of this extra tree error, and depending on how visible or distinct the extra design is, the value can range from a few $100s to several thousand. Collectors have paid huge premiums for these varieties, especially those graded in high mint condition. Proof coins, on the other hand, are known for their mirror-like shine and precise detail. Silver proofs can also hold significant value due to their precious metal content and limited mintage. Uncirculated versions stored carefully since 2005 can fetch solid prices from collectors looking to complete their state quarter sets. The Minnesota quarter reminds us how even modern coins can hide incredible value. Imagine finding a simple quarter in your change that has the power to completely turn the tables for you. Yes, it's possible. Because the Liberty quarter dollar from 2007 featuring Wyoming holds surprising value for certain rare varieties. Stick around until the end of the video to discover its potential, price and how you can sell it for maximum profit. The Wyoming quarter was released in 2007 as part of the iconic 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and ran until 2008. This program celebrated each state by issuing a unique quarter design that highlighted its culture, history, or natural landmarks. The Wyoming quarter was the 44th coin in the series, and it carries a simple yet bold design that stands out among all the state quarters. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the classic portrait of George Washington. This design has been a staple of U.S. quarters since 1932, surrounded by inscriptions such as United States of America, Liberty, and quarter dollar. This side remains unchanged throughout the series to maintain a sense of national identity. The reverse side of the Wyoming quarter showcases the silhouette of a cowboy riding a bucking horse, along with the state nickname the Equality State and the year of statehood, 1890. This striking design reflects Wyoming's deep connection to cowboy culture and its history as the first state to grant women the right to vote, symbolizing its pioneering spirit and independent identity. The coin was minted at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation strikes came from Philadelphia and Denver, while proof and silver proof coins were struck in San Francisco for collectors. Millions of these coins entered circulation, but the real value lies in the condition, mint marks, and unique errors that some pieces carry. One of the most famous varieties associated with this quarter is the extra metal and die break errors found on some Denver mint coins. These errors can appear around the lettering, the horse silhouette, or near the edge of the coin. Because of their unusual appearance, these error coins have gained strong demand among collectors and can sell for much more than face value. Proof coins, especially those struck in silver, often display mirror-like finishes and sharp details. These collector editions, when kept in pristine condition, can command higher prices in the numismatic market. Grading by professional services like PCGS or NGC can further enhance their value by certifying their authenticity and condition. The Wyoming quarter is more than just another coin in your pocket. It's a piece of American history that celebrates both the cowboy legacy and the state's role in promoting equality. Its bold and simple design makes it memorable, and rare variations can make it extremely valuable to the right buyer. If you happen to own a 2007 Wyoming Liberty quarter dollar, pay attention to its mint mark. Liberty quarter dollar from 2018 featuring the pictured rocks design. This small coin might be hiding surprising value. Stick around until the end of the video to find out how much it can be worth and how you can sell it for top value. The 2018 Liberty quarter dollar, part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, highlights one of Michigan's most breathtaking natural wonders, Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. This coin stands out not only for its stunning design but also because certain varieties and minting errors have made some of these quarters incredibly valuable to collectors. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the timeless portrait of George Washington, a design that has been on U.S. quarters since 1932. Surrounding it are the inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, and quarter dollar. This familiar face gives the coin its classic American identity, but the reverse side is where the magic lies. The reverse design captures the dramatic sandstone cliffs that stretch along Lake Superior, with a canoe gliding peacefully through the water beneath these Towering formations. Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore was established in 1966 as the first national lakeshore in the United States, and this quarter pays tribute to its beauty and significance. The inscriptions include Pictured Rocks, Michigan, 2018, and E Pluribus Unum, marking its place in the series that celebrates the natural treasures of the nation. The 2018 Pictured Rocks quarters were minted at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Millions entered circulation, but collectors pay close attention to the condition, mint marks, and possible errors. Rare double-die varieties, off-center strikes, and other minting mistakes can transform an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after, collectible proof and silver proof versions were also produced for collectors. These feature sharp details and mirror-like surfaces that make them stand out from regular circulation coins. High-grade coins, especially those graded by professional grading services, can sell for significant amounts depending on their rarity and condition. What makes this coin fascinating is how it combines stunning natural imagery with collectible potential. Pictured Rocks is known for its multicolored sandstone cliffs that display a natural canvas of reds, browns, and greens formed over centuries by mineral-rich water. The coin design reflects this beauty, making it a favorite among both collectors and nature lovers. Circulated coins may not hold extraordinary value on their own, but uncirculated proof, silver proof, and error coins can bring in much higher prices. Some rare error varieties have sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions and through private collectors. It's worth carefully inspecting any 2018 Pictured Rocks quarters you find to check for unique features that may increase their value for anyone who loves quarter that has the power to change everything for you. Yes, you heard that right. If you have a Liberty quarter dollar from 2015, known as the British Surrender design, it might just turn the tables for you. Stick around until the end of the video to find out how much this coin can be worth and how you can sell it for top value. The Liberty quarter dollar British Surrender 2015 is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a remarkable coin series that ran from 2010 to 2021. This program was launched by the United States Mint to celebrate the natural and historical treasures of the United States by issuing unique quarter designs representing national parks, monuments, and significant events. The 2015 design for Saratoga National Historical Park in New York is a standout piece because it commemorates a turning point in American history, the British surrender to American forces during the Revolutionary War in 1777. On the obverse side, the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, a timeless design that has been used on U.S. quarters since 1932. This classic image is surrounded by inscriptions that include United States of America, Liberty, and quarter dollar, making it instantly recognizable to collectors and the general public alike. The reverse of the 2015 British Surrender quarter is where history comes alive. It depicts the moment when British General John Burgoyne surrendered his sword to American General Horatio Gates after the decisive Battle of Saratoga. This event marked a critical victory for the Continental Army and persuaded France to support the American cause, a move that changed the course of the Revolutionary War. The design captures the surrender with a close-up view of the two hands, one British and one American, during the symbolic exchange of the sword. Above and around the design are inscriptions such as Saratoga, New York, 2015, and E Pluribus Unum, highlighting the importance of this historic moment. The mintage of the 2015 Saratoga quarters took place at multiple U.S. Mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While millions were produced for circulation, certain varieties and errors can make specific coins far more valuable than others. Collectors often look for quarters with sharp details, flawless surfaces, or unique minting errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other unusual characteristics. That can significantly increase their worth. Proof and silver. Proof versions were also produced, primarily aimed at collectors. These coins feature mirror-like finishes and intricate details that make them highly desirable. Coins that remain in their original packaging or have been professionally graded as high mint state or proof grades can command impressive prices on the collector's market. The value of the 2015 British surrender quarter depends on several factors, including its condition. 2006 Liberty quarter dollar lying around in your house, wallet, or old coin collection. This coin might turn the tables for you. Many people think modern coins don't carry much value, but certain varieties and rare eras from 2006 have shocked collectors with the high prices they can reach. Stick around until the end of the video to learn how much this coin can be worth and how you can sell it properly to get the best value. The 2006 Liberty quarter is part of the famous United States State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and ran through 2008. This program was one of the most popular coin series in American history, featuring unique reverse designs for each state. In 2006, 5 different state designs were released, representing Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Each quarter had the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse and a distinctive state-themed design on the reverse, making them highly collectible. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced hundreds of millions of these quarters, which circulated widely. However, not all 2006 quarters are created equal. What sets certain pieces apart are their minting errors, high grades, and special varieties that are in high demand among collectors. One of the most valuable types to look for are error coins. Some 2006 quarters display striking mistakes like double die obverses, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, or broad strikes. A double die error occurs when the coin design is impressed more than once during the minting process, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering or portrait. Collectors pay strong premiums for such errors, especially when the doubling is bold and clear. Another valuable variation involves coins struck on the wrong planchet. Occasionally, a quarter might be accidentally struck on a nickel or foreign coin planchet, resulting in a lighter or smaller coin with a distinctive appearance. These types of errors are rare, but can bring in significant amounts when authenticated and sold to serious collectors. Condition plays a crucial role as well. A standard 2006 quarter in worn condition is usually worth its face value, but uncirculated or mint state examples, especially those graded by professional grading companies, can command much higher prices. Coins with flawless surfaces, sharp details, and no visible wear are particularly sought after. Special collector sets released by the United States Mint also included 2006 quarters in proof and silver proof finishes. The silver proof quarters are made of 90% silver and carry intrinsic metal value on top of their collectible worth. These coins are usually found in special sets rather than circulation, but if you find one, it could be worth far more than 25 cents. The 2006 Liberty quarter holds historical significance as part of a series that reignited widespread interest in coin collecting. Have you ever thought that a simple quarter in your pocket could change your financial destiny? Imagine finding a coin that turns the tables for you overnight. Well, if you come across the 2006 Nevada Liberty quarter dollar, you might just be holding a hidden treasure. Stick around until the end of the video to discover how valuable this coin can be and how you can actually sell it for real money. The 2006 Nevada Liberty quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each state had a special quarter released to celebrate its history and culture, and Nevada was the 36th state featured in the series. Released on January 31, 2006. This quarter carries the spirit of the Silver State, combining stunning artwork with historical meaning. On the obverse side, you'll find the classic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has been used on quarters since 1932. The inscriptions include United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the coin's denomination $quarter. But the real charm lies on the reverse side. The Nevada State Quarter showcases 3 wild Mustangs galloping across a field, surrounded by a banner that reads the Silver State. In the background, there are snow-capped mountains and the rising sun, symbolizing freedom, strength, and the vast natural beauty of Nevada. The coin also features sprigs of sagebrush, Nevada's state flower, adding a touch of elegance to the design. Designed by Don Everhart, the Nevada quarter quickly became popular among collectors for its dynamic design. More than 589 million Nevada quarters were minted across the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with additional proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint. Even though millions were made, certain rare varieties and error coins have turned out to be worth far more than their face value. Collectors pay special attention to mint errors and varieties that occurred during production. These include double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, and missing clad layers. Some quarters have misaligned dies or unusual planchet errors that make them extremely valuable. Another key factor is the coin's condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated or proof state, especially those graded MS67 and above by professional grading services, can attract significant collector premiums. Over the years, the 2006 Nevada quarter has also gained attention for a few specific die varieties. Some examples feature subtle doubling on the lettering or details of the horses and sun rays, making them unique pieces that serious numismatists are eager to find. Error coins with striking mistakes or rare minting flaws can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, depending on demand and condition. Besides error varieties, proof versions struck in San Francisco are highly sought after. These were never released into circulation.